But tonight, let's focus on registering a merchant. I'll tell you, one of the things I hope those of you that have been doing this for a while that are comfortable with this might be surprised tonight that I certainly didn't realize was the benefits to merchants and businesses above and beyond just cash. The other benefits to help them be more successful and profitable in their business and save money. I get to show you tonight. I hope you'll be excited and maybe learn some things you just did not know. So let's start at the very basics right now, at the very beginning. How do I register a merchant as a Like-A-Net marketer? Well, the first thing we do is we just open up our Like-A-Net marketing app on our phone. And when we do, you'll notice right then at the bottom of your screen, you'll see a little insignia there, and it says share. It's for share your screen. So we click on share screen. And the first option is, would you like to share your link with a potential customer? That would many people call a My World shopper. If that's the case, this is what you're going to use. The next page we move to, scroll to, is asking if we would like to ring in another marketer. If that's the case, that's the page we use. But tonight we're focusing on a partner. So we scroll one more time, and please notice it always shows you that you have additional pages, etc. We come to the My World partner, and that is the one we want. Now, as I mentioned, we have two ways to do this. One is we can click and share the link. If you click on that, it typically will take you to your database, and you can just then click on that, and they'll send it right to your address. Or if you'd like, you can simply click on QR code. I'm going to show you that one tonight. You click on QR code, and when you do, it now brings up your personal QR code for signing up partners. So now you do a screenshot on your phone. I hope all of you know how to do that. If you don't, just go on the internet, type in how do I do a screenshot, tell them what kind of phone you have. They'll show you exactly how to do it. Now, when we take that screenshot, now we're going to pass that on through text or email or whatever you wish to your merchant. Now, at that point, they're going to get their phone out, get their camera, and they are going to point it right at that QR code. And as soon as this pops up and the yellow right here shows, they're going to just touch My World, and it will actually, at that point, take them right into the registration process. So I hope that's pretty straightforward. Now, when you come into that process, I'm trying to show you my screens as I went through this recently so that you can kind of see the process. And sometimes it's a little hard going from screen to screen with the continuity, but I did the best that I could. But when you first come up, it comes up looking like this. It starts talking about the benefits to be a partner with My World. And then it has register for free. So that means they can click and just start registering. Or they can scroll and continue down, and it tells more information about it, helping them to know exactly what it is and the benefits to be a partner. And they keep going, and there's another one there. You just register here for free to be a partner. And then they can go a little further if they want and read more, and they get into things like free partnership, new revenue stream, listed in 56 countries. They can click, expand. They can learn a lot before they even start the registration process, or anytime they can click anytime on the register for free button, which is there in multiple places, and it'll take them right into it. So I got on registering my business for the first time, and I went through that and looked at it, and finally I clicked on the register for free button. And when I did, it came right in and says, okay, how can we contact you? Well, we need to know your name and your full name, your email, your phone number, and you accept the privacy policy. And I say, yes. Then it comes up and it says, now we kind of need to know a little bit about your business. Now, so that you might know, this question is really the one that determines what category their business falls under, which primary of interest to you and I is determines the commission rate that business typically pays as a My World partner or when a sale takes place. So you click on sector, it's the bigger categories, and you get into the within categories like the field of finance, the categories within, the field of retail, and it just gives you the opportunity to just find something that matches the area of which your business falls in or the person you're signing up falls under. And so they go ahead and fill that out by checking the categories that are closest to that. And then at that point, it's going to ask you to verify your data, which it'll send a code to your phone or email or text, excuse me, or email. And then at that point, you're going to be able to continue forward. Now it says we need some company data, like what is your trade name if you're a DBA? So an example, my company is not the name of the business I am on MyWorld. That's my DBA. But the company, the corporation that does the taxes and all the finances is the one I'll be dealing directly with the company. So I have both. I have a trade name and I have a registered name. They'll want the company's EIN or their social security number, if you will. Of course, you want to make sure that the street address is the address of the business. And remember, to do scan and go, you have to have the ability for people to come into your business. So always make sure you have a local business or an address that people can find you at, and then finish filling it out, just the information. And then if the email will be different that you want invoiced than your marketing email, just make sure you put that here as the invoice email that MyWorld communicate with you. Then we continue on and it says now you can create your username and password. Probably all of you have been doing that about 1,000 times. You go ahead and finish, click continue. And it says, okay, let's review for just a moment. And you can click here and it will show you the partner contract and what that's like, et cetera. And then you come down to company data and we can look at all over. We're just verifying and confirming the information that we have already entered before we move forward. And once we do that, we collect on the sector and category. And it's going to come back now and say, okay, based upon the sector and the category your business is in, your margin or commission rate will be 8.5%. And as you know, that can vary between 6.5% and 10.5%, but 8.5% is by far the most common for most businesses today. At that point, it asks you to confirm that you have, and just click on each of these. And for what it's worth, when I clicked on them, I downloaded them. So I always know exactly what the terms and conditions are and the privacy policy. That's up to you, whatever you'd like, but that information is always available to our merchants. We go through this, take a look at each one, check it, click it, etc. At that point, when you're satisfied that everything you put down is what you want it to be and it is correct, simply click digitally sign and confirm. Please write beautifully, like that example right there is perfection, and you'll be just fine. Okay, that was a joke. So now we sign that and we click done, and you're going to get an email. It comes back and it says, well, welcome to MyWorld. Congratulations. As of now, you are part of the MyWorld community, and here is your registration number, and you also will find your signed contract. So this fired back within just a few minutes of when I finished filling out the merchant application. But notice I went on immediately, typed in my ID number, my password, and sure enough, it took me right online to the merchant account, and I was an excited person. But before I go there, notice that email I got back so quickly, there was more to it than just what was right at that point. It says, by the way, upload your logo now if you haven't already done so, and you really take full advantage of your Word program. There's more to that. And all of a sudden now it's reminding me, hey, you've got more information you need to fill out. To ensure a smooth collaboration with you as a MyWorld partner in the future, please complete your documents in the partner suite. This is critical. Even though what I've done so far, and I got an email saying congratulations, and if I were to look, I will see my business now shows in the MyWorld app. But if a person does not fill out the rest, it pretty much does not do them a lot of good because they're not fully registered at this point. They're not able to receive funds. They're not able to take care of their customers, etc. So please, I want to impress upon you the importance when you talk to a merchant that it is a two-step process. If they know that up front, it's no big deal. Neither one are really that hard. It's just make sure they know so they don't think, okay, I've got a notice, everything's great, and they don't really realize that that's what they have to do. Because a lot of people are so busy, I'm not sure they read these emails that come properly. So one more time, let them know it's a two-step process. The first one, you register, gets you in and online and up and running very quickly as far as being noticed to the public, but to actually conclude business and start making money, et cetera, they'll need to finish the registration process. To expect an email, and it will have the links to click to help them to finish. Everybody got that? Okay, super. So then being a tip, by the way, and you can click anywhere and get into that process, but being a certainly non-typical person, I know all of you follow through on everything right on time and you do things when you're supposed to, and you never procrastinate and you never get busy and your life is perfect. But for some of you, like me, I didn't get to it immediately. I was really busy. And so the next day it said, yoo-hoo, you haven't finished your registration. We're so excited. Welcome to my world. But you need to give us your profile and create your cashback deals, etc. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now, see, if someone doesn't read their emails, they don't know that they're being prompted again to check. And so, good old me, I got real busy and forgot that I had not finished that. And so, a few days later, it says, yoo-hoo, let me just slap you nicely on the face and say, Mr. Crowther, you have not completed your registration. Oh, come on, you can see how nicely it's done. But I just want to stress with you the importance of when you talk to people up front, let them know it's a two-step process, have them plan on it, let them be watching for an email that they will then finish the process once they've done the initial information. So by this point, I'm thinking, what in the world? I need to get this done. And sure enough, every email comes with these little places to click so that I can finish up. So on the 22nd, I went ahead and I clicked, and there you go, boom. And when I did, oh my gosh, this is pretty cool. Up pops a video that I can watch. In this video, we'll showcase how you can effortlessly elevate your success with our award-winning customer loyalty program. Don't miss out on this invaluable resource that can revolutionize your business. Watch the video now and start with your first steps. Now, as you all learned at convention, this fellow right here, that's the new artificial intelligence face, this is me 30 years younger. Yes, you can tell. All right, just kidding. So now they have recorded a video and it is done so that everybody can see that live. And it is extremely well done. And then when you complete the video, look how simple it is. It's now, let's go ahead and do it. Update your business, click here. Update your receipt, click here. Download, etc., click here. So it kind of holds your hand through every step from that point on. And it's really cool when you get into it in the video and watch what it does and how it teaches you and shows and explains. So all of a sudden, it's no longer intimidating. You kind of get a feel for how that works, what's expected, what to do, etc. As you can see, we've been helped by our corporate general manager, Matthew Swanson, to putting this information to make it easier for all of us to do this together. So please don't be nervous. Don't be afraid. Jump in, know that there's information, there's explanation right in the process itself. So at that point, I started clicking those buttons I showed you earlier where it tells you how to get to finish up. And I clicked and it comes up like this. And it says, all right, we need these required documents to complete your registration. First of all, SME contract. So I clicked on that. And then it just made sure that I had my contract from my world. So there it was for me, filled out from my world. That was great. The next thing it says, we need you to download your ACH form. So you click on that and up comes, what is that? An automated clearinghouse form is what that stands for ACH. Now I've obviously whited this out, but here it's asking for the business's routing number and account number from the checking account that you will be paying the commission to the shoppers, etc., and that you will be receiving your commission from the shoppers' purchases in your organization or in your business, your community. So it's really simple. We just fill that out because you need to automatically be able to deposit funds and automatically be able to take out the commission for the sales that do take place. It also asks for a voided check, which is pretty easy to do from the actual business. So again, not hard, but if someone asks you, what do I need? It's kind of nice to know. I'll just need your normal information, email, date, all that stuff. We'll need your EIN for your business. We'll do the ACH and the W-9, just the normal things to set up a business to do banking and receive and pay money, etc. And then after we did that and uploaded it, because what do you do? By the way, let me back up. What I did was I downloaded it. I then filled it out, and then you just upload it right back in. So it makes it really easy to do. Then it says, okay, now we need your W-9. So when you click there, it gives you a blank W-9, but it allows you to fill it out. And then I printed it out, signed it, and scanned it and put it right back in. But the reason we need a W-9 is whenever we start making money and getting paid, the government requires that we filled out a W-9 form so that we're in the system, so that we make sure that as a business, we pay taxes on our earnings, is a uneducated answer to what is a W-9 form. So once we start making money from my world, we reach a certain point. If they don't have a what W-9, they can no longer give us any money. So you want to make sure that gets done and put in there so that we can always get the money that we earn as we move along. The next one is it says, hey, we'd like a copy of your sales receipt. Well, what is that for? Because remember, with Scan and Go, our customers are going to take a snapshot of the receipt and send that in to My World, and they're going to verify it. Well, they want to make sure this is really our business. This is a receipt from us, that this is a commission that we owe or the money we earned. So they want to see a copy of our normal sales receipt. So we just go ahead and send them a copy of what our receipt looks like so they can compare that to what it may be when it comes in. And then down here it says, okay, let's go ahead and submit. You've got everything in there. We click submit all, and wow, got an email real quick. And it says, oh, good job. Only one more step. Let's confirm the transfer of these documents. So you click on it and it takes you to a double confirmation through your email. And then you receive this nice notice. Your data was successfully submitted. And now we have completed our process of being up and running, not just visual on the app, but able to pay commissions and able to receive earnings off of our shoppers. So it actually is pretty simple. I hope nobody was overwhelmed with any of that. The main thing to remember is if you just look on the screen and you look around, you'll see there's usually the answer to what you're looking for. Also, I highly recommend that you watch the video first before you go into that second step. That will really help to clear up what it's asking for and what it means and what it's looking for. So then what's fun is notice this just came today. As a partner, as a merchant, we continue to get information, helps, and tips from My World. Welcome to My World. Get the most out of this. What are we doing? What can you do? And it says, guess what? You can profit with B2B feature, which we haven't really gotten into, but it's dealt with as a partner, and that's working with other businesses. And I'm sure Matt will talk about that more in the future for us. But that's something we'll already be able to enjoy as it comes more into being. And then it says free advertising materials in the download area. Well, I'm going to show you what that is right now in just a minute. So it has little things that we keep reminded of and help us to be involved with our business. So I hope that's been helpful as a quick overview as to how to literally register as a partner. Now I'd like to take just a minute and kind of show you the benefits of this app and how the app looks and what to expect. And for those that are merchants, to make sure you're getting, more or the most out of me. Now I watched Stephanie the other night ram on that on the Shopologist report of hers for Wednesday night for that beautiful Zoom call. And oh my gosh, I don't know about you, but I was blown away at all the things I was not taking advantage of, that I did not know, of how much more money we could be making by not spending a dime more, or how much more money we would be getting back or saving, however you want to verbalize it. How much time she saved me, just showing me little secrets, where to click, or if you get here and this happens, go here. And if you make a mistake, that's okay. We all make mistakes. Go back here. And I was just so comforted by the time she was done, and so even more excited about our app and our program and what we do and what we have the privilege of sharing with others. I can see why we're ranked number one. But I'd like to help so that we feel and realize we have the same kind of thing as a partner in our partner app. I mean, we should not only feel good about what we provide our shoppers, we should be excited about what we provide our partners. So when we log in as a partner, for those who have never seen what a partner app looks like, this is what it comes up. This is their dashboard, if you will, their homepage. And it comes up with a quick overview. Now, this is a brand new partner, so there won't be any stats here, but it'll show you exactly how that works. So let's take a look right over here. The first heading in the dashboard is Scan and Go. Now, when a partner clicks on for the first time, I'm not going to read all this, but it gives them a lot of basic information and what they would want to know about how Scan and Go works. Then one of the things that points out here is what is the maximum amount that you would like to have automatically approved for your sales? So that if you want, you can set a number there so that if something is outside of that, the company knows that that's not normal, it needs to be approved. And so businesses can protect themselves, if you will. Then we come to cashback deals. Ooh. Now, if you've been watching, and hopefully, Bob, you've seen Matt's last workshop and a little bit from the business info that we did Tuesday night. Gosh, this new cashback career opportunity is amazing career deal. And the secret here again is you and I helping businesses to make more money. If we can show these merchants how to use cashback deals more effectively, they will want to do it. They will be wanting to post the higher cashback deals. So again, how would we expect them to know? Just because we show them a cashback deal on an app doesn't mean they know what it is or how to use it or how to work it. So we click on cashback deal and it comes up and it says, well, when would you like to run this? So please understand, they can put this on for a day, for a week, whatever they want. They can put it on, take it off, what they wish. Month start or day start, day end. Up here is where they determine, and they can scroll it, how big of a cashback deal they want to offer. It can be, 10%, whatever it may be they want, 50%, or whatever the case may be, they can go ahead and put that there. Now, we're hoping that in the future, we'll even be able to do times of the day. And if that happens, that would be really exciting, and we'll be the first to know, I'm sure. But being able to do this by a day and by doing it for test purposes or weekends or whatever it is they may be. I mean, there's a lot of businesses that close on Mondays, or there's businesses their Tuesday is really slow for them, or a Sunday. This gives them an opportunity to be able to target or build their business during those hours, especially if they're open and a Monday isn't really profitable to them, but they found out they're more profitable overall by staying open Monday than they are if they close because of the business they do miss out on. So let them build a Monday or whatever it may be. All right, let's come to the next one that I want to cover tonight, and that is registration. Well, this is pretty cool. How does a merchant sign up their shoppers? Well, it's right here, always, their QR code, but also notice there is their actual URL for them to be able to give to anyone to use to sign up as a shopper. So they always have that available to them on their app right under registration 24/7. But then they also, right below that, it says register your customers directly on site. What does that mean? What is this? Notice that little click right here on download, and it will download for that merchant their brochure that they can use to put on a table or on the wall, whatever they'd like, that has their QR code already done for them. Now, as we've been talking about in building these community projects and working with chambers, that we've always said that we'll provide marketing materials. Well, this is one of the ways that we do that. I mean, that's the number one thing. I know when I'm presenting personally to someone or talking to someone or teaching in a group, I always have a booklet with me, and I always have these examples, which I reach in and pull out and hold up and say, it's this simple. We put this on the wall, put it on your table. They just do a screenshot of that, or they just scan that QR code, they're in. And it makes people realize that this is simple. It is easy. It's not hard. It's not time consuming. It's not disruptive to their business or going to take people away from what they want. I mean, we went to lunch today to a place that I'm working on talking to, and they're brand new in the area. And as we were standing in line, there's this sign right there, and it says, we're looking for wonderful employees. If you're interested, just snap this QR code. And I was looking up there thinking, money back with every purchase. Scan the QR code. I mean, I could just see our banner right there. They're standing in line, a captive audience, and they're wasting that space. No, I'm just kidding. They're using that valuable space for a value to them now, but wait till they see the value of that space as a merchant and getting paid commissions on every dollar their shoppers spend. Oh, guys, I just get excited. I see now fulfilling before us what it is we do and the benefits to our merchants. Hope this is helpful to you to have a visual in your mind of how this right here, click, ends up equating to this right here on the desktops or the tabletops of the restaurant or whatever type of business you're talking to or about, on the walls, whatever the case may be. So I just wanted to know that a lot of these services are already on the merchant app. Now, we come down to customer database. Now, that's interesting, and you'll love that as they get up and running and they have their business going. But what I wanted to get into that kind of blew my mind was under the heading statistics. Now, look at this, if you will. They can click and find the top customers in their database, in their business, based on their purchases, based on the number of purchases. They can look up lost customers, new customers. I thought, what a wonderful database to have the ability for a business to do that, to call in and do a special something for someone and let them know they appreciate their business, they appreciate their loyalty. How valuable is that to a business? Where do you get that? You run your own database, you have to hire an employer to do it, you have outside business do it for you. It's all free with the MyWorld Partnership app. How cool is that? Now look at this one. We can look and see the sales by month, by weekday. Watch this. Sales according to age group. How valuable is it to know who is your primary target or who you need to target, however you want to look at it? Sales by age 10 to 17, 18 to 24, 25 to, you see this, 35 to 44, 65 plus, and someone's so old they don't have an age. But now you can see how valuable that could be to a business. How about this one? Sales or customers by time of day. Wow. Sorry, I'm having a hard time keeping up here. Let's see. Okay, sorry we missed you. So cool. This is what's fun here, is to be able to track sales by the time of day. How valuable does cash and go, or cashback deals become to merchants when we now provide them the data information that they can target and oh, okay. As you can tell, I get a little excited about this. Having owned my own business, I wish we'd have had some of these things at those times. But this is one I kind of thought was cool too, which was very important to us as a business and was hard to sometimes get. And that is, okay, that's not what we want. That is, shows the distance your customers travel to shop with you. 5 miles, 10, 20, 40, excuse me, 50, 50 plus miles. Is that valuable to you, to some businesses or many businesses? Yes. I've been here since July last year, and I did not know that our apps provided these services. Now, if you've never owned your own business, why would you know? You wouldn't even know to think about this. And if you have, and you know these things are available, it might be nice to be able to get it done all at one place for free and make money on the same app. And if you know about it and you haven't got it, how fun is it being able to get it? These are just bonuses, benefits that we get as a merchant on the Likenet, on the MyWorld Partnership app. The last one I just want to touch on is that they also provide customer reviews so that the merchants can go in and see what their business is doing, where they need to improve, hear what they need, what their people want or like. It's all available to them on what? On the MyWorld Partner app. Free to download and free to use, because we made it free for you to become a merchant in the MyWorld program.